Am I on? Is this thing on? Ron Harris here at the New York Pro, and we just wrapped up the finals for half the divisions. We did women's physique, 212, men's physique, wellness, and classic. I'm going to start with 212. It was a battle this morning. We saw Ola Kirvy from Ukraine battling Kirit Bajo from right here in USA, Connecticut, the defending champion. It was very, very close. It honestly could have gone either way. I prefer Kirit's shape better. Ola Kirvy from Ukraine definitely had him on condition. He has a very grainy, thick, dense, fibrous look to the muscles. He pulled off the win. Fifth place was Fabrizio Moreira from Brazil. Shorter guy, packed with muscle. I have seen him a little bit better, but he was a deserving fifth place. Shout out to fifth place, Giuseppe Christian Zagarella, one of the best physiques up there. I wouldn't have argued if he had been a little bit higher. It was a classic shape, but with that mass, that makes him a very good 212. Very clean, polished look to physique. Big fan of this guy. I'll be watching him from here on in. Third place, Francisco Barrios Vic, young guy from Argentina, now living in Brazil. Also keeps improving, keeps bringing spectacular condition. But again, it did come down to Ola Kirvy and Kirit Bajo. We saw them battling out in the final call-out earlier today in the judging. Kirit, like I said, I've probably have seen him 5 to 10% better on previous outings. This was not the very best, and he wasn't far off his mark, but it just goes to show you guys, when it's very close, things could come down to splitting hairs. It could come down to a difference of 2, 3, 4% condition that another guy has. And that's what I think it came down to. But Ola Kirvy, congratulations to Ola, gave an emotional acceptance speech. You know, his country's been at war now for a couple years with Russia. Not going to get into politics here, but it has to be a tremendous challenge for anybody in a country that's deeply embroiled in war and getting invaded and bombed and all kinds of horrible things happening on a daily basis. Trying to deal with all that and get your physique into the best shape of its life, you know, something as inconsequential in the grand scheme of things compared to that. But congratulations, Ola Kirvy, very well deserving. Let's move on to classic physique because this was another battle. Fifth place is a new guy from Dominican Republic, taller guy, never seen him before, Gerard Toribio Perez. Really good look to this guy. Like I said, he looks to me like he's 6 foot or better, wide shoulders, narrow waist, real nice flair to the quads. Keep an eye on this guy, Gerard Toribio Perez. Bradley Pfeiffer in fourth, looked really good. In third place in classic, local guy, Demetrio Krazan, but somebody told me that he is actually a second or third cousin, something like that, somehow distantly related to the winner of the 212, fellow Ukrainian, Ola Kirvy. But Demetrio, cool hair, cool. I know it's a silly thing to notice, but he looked really good. Great physique. Now let's go back to go down to the top two because it did come down to the same top two that we saw in Pittsburgh Pro last week, where Eric Lisboa from Brazil ended up edging out Matthew Greggo. And like I said, I heard one of the judges say that they had Matthew winning in the day, and in the finals, Eric edged him out because there is that confirmation round where they're rejudged and somebody can pull ahead a little bit, and that's what happened last week. Tables were turned this week. Now Matthew Greggo ends up winning, and you know they both got their Olympia qualifications. So I'm glad because otherwise Eric's already qualified for the Olympia. He's all set. Personally, you know, I don't know either guy personally, but huge fan of Matthew Greggo. Great taper to the physique. He has a little better arms for sure. Eric, a little better condition. Didn't like the structure as much. He's got a little wider waist. Well, there, can you spin over and see? There's Ola. Ola, you speak any English, Ola? Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna interview this. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah. This is your 212 champion, Ola Kirvy.
Yes.
Kirvy. Yeah, man, you gave a great speech because other people complain they have to. I have to cook my food. I have to do this. You had to do this in the middle of a war, basically. I mean, what challenges? I can't even imagine what challenges you've had trying to prepare for a bodybuilding show of this caliber with a war going on.
Yes, it's very difficult in my country prepare to competition, especially the competitions like New York Pro, like Olympia. It's very difficult. So when some athletes complain like I can't, like the preparation is very difficult, I smile from this. You know, you don't know, guys, what is difficult.
Are you in Kiev, the capital?
No, I am in smallest city like Kiev.
So, is the war around you? Are there like bombings and things like right around where you live?
Yes.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, have you had to deal with like, streets being shut down, all kinds of losing power, things like that?
Yes, yes, yes. Sometimes we don't have light. Like sometimes you cannot do nothing. The Russia launch the rockets in the civilian buildings. So it's very difficult situation.
In your gym, I mean, you're able to get to your gym, you're able to get your food, you're able to train and eat normally for this show. Because I would never know that you prepared in any difficulties. Because you look fantastic today.
Thank you, thank you. Yes, it's very difficult, but if you love something, uh, you find the way, you know. So that's why I'm now here and I win the New York Pro.
Is this your first pro win?
No, no. Before I compete only in Europe, and I was like 4 times at Olympia, sixth place, fifth place, sixth place. But now I make the decision to compete in New York Pro because in my category it's second competition after Olympia.
Yeah, well, we're glad that you came to New York or New Jersey. We're glad you came to this show because, like I said, I only get to see you at the Olympia. I never get to see you in the European shows. I'm a big fan. I think you looked awesome today. Condition on point. This is bodybuilding. Dense, thick, grainy muscle. And, you brought the condition under circumstances most guys would not have been able to do. So congratulations to you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Go get something to eat, man. You deserve it.
Yeah, thank you.
Have a great night. All right. Thank you, man. I know. All right, we're back. So, classic. Yes, Matthew Greggo pulled it off, and congratulations, Matthew. Headed to Olympia. I'm not sure how old he is. I want to say he's like 24, 25 years old. So much potential with him. Just to run down the winners so you know who won the other classes. Men's physique, I believe he won last week as well. Ali Bilal from Afghanistan, another country where it can't be that easy to prepare for shows. Second place, Vitor Chavez from Brazil. Edvan Palmeira, third. Andre Ferguson. And Fabian Faber was in fifth. Wellness was won by Gisela Machado from Mexico. Lisa Alcantar from Dominican Republic was second. Chen Kui Lu from China in third in wellness. Emily Azzarella from Canada in fourth. Another Emily King from Australia in fifth place. Women's physique, Sharonica Henton won. Then it was Julia Schrade from Germany. Nadia Enriquez, Marika Jones, Josefa Paloma, Barba Bedola from, I think, Mexico. I didn't write it down. Was your fifth place. So that was it, guys. We are doing open coming up soon. Jose was a little late getting here, so he missed a couple of these divisions. That's why I'm doing it without Jose. He will be here for the open wrap-up that we're going to be doing in a couple hours. They're going to be starting up again very, very soon in there. Can you see any good questions, Christian? Yeah, it's hard, guys, because they come so fast and furious on this. But please drop a comment below what you thought of the results. Still coming up more if you want to give more predictions for Open. We'll see how you do. Open's going to be a battle, definitely, for sure. See if Nick Walker can take it. Right now, he's a heavy favorite, but we got some guys out looking really good. Tonio Burton, Martin Fitzwater looking fantastic. Beef Stew looking pretty good. So it's going to be a battle, guys. We'll see what happens shortly. That's it. So stay right here on Ron Harris Muscle. And please check out the other content on this channel. Subscribe, like, share, do all that good stuff. Shout out to Jen Gerisi at home running the StreamYard for me. That stream. And, of course, my son Christian, first pro show, manning the camera for me right here, the iPhone. So that's it, guys. See you very, very soon right here at the New York Pro.